National Assembly, the ruling and the main opposition parties have reached an agreement on the legislative calendar.
It's also a major step toward resuming parliamentary business that has been stalled for more than 3 weeks. Our Kwon Soa explains.
The ruling Saenuri Party and the main opposition Democratic Party on Friday agreed to normalize operations at the National Assembly starting Monday. The breakthrough was reached after the ruling party agreed to hold an emergency session over the sudden resignation of Prosecutor General Chae Dong-wook, as per the opposition party's request. The Prosecutor General offered to resign from his post 2 weeks ago, immediately after the Justice Ministry said it would investigate reports that he had a son out of wedlock. Chae has denied the allegations and has filed a lawsuit against the Daily that reported them in early September. The Democratic Party has argued that the presidential office pulled strings to force Chae's resignation because it was not happy with his handling of allegations that the National Intelligence Service interfered in last year's presidential election. The ruling party opposed the idea of holding an emergency session over questions about the case, but yielded to the opposition party's demand at the last minute so that parliamentary business could resume. The session about the matters related to the top prosecutor's resignation is set to take place on Tuesday. From October 14th to November 2nd, the National Assembly will carry out an audit of government offices. On November 8th, a full assembly session will be convened to vote on whether the parliament approves of how the government executed its budget last year. From November 12th, lawmakers will have a 5-day interpellation session to question the government on a wide spectrum of issues. Before agreeing to resume parliamentary business, the rival parties also wrangled over the issue of creating a special parliamentary committee to lead efforts to reform the nation's spy agency. But the two parties have agreed to put that issue aside for now, while continuing discussions on it in the meantime. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.